Have you thought that you've seen every fun, good sci-fi movie out there? Well, these are the least popular movies that I think are genuinely good on Letterboxd. Val Kilmer trapped on Mars with a rogue robot. What more do you need? This was the last go round for some really epic people. One of Richard Donner's last movies. Also, Michael Crichton wrote this script. It has Paul Walker in this, and he's an archaeologist, which is really funny to me. But it essentially is them going back to 14th century France during a giant like battle, and they're trying to find basically their mentor who is decided to go back and he's lost. So I don't know. I think there's just like a lot of fun to be had with this, and it's not serious but fun. Definitely check out. If you like movies like Pandorum, even just like John Wick or just any of those types of movies where there's a guy with a gun going in on a mission, I think this one's actually really great. Like Guy Pearce is jacked in this movie, and I think it's very rare to have bad Guy Pearce. I don't know why he doesn't work more, but he's great whenever I see him. Definitely look out for Lockout. I should do an entire video on Wolfgang Peterson. This guy has had the most diverse career out of almost any director. He did The Neverending Story. He's done a bunch of crazy stuff. I think Enemy Mine's amazing. This was something my grandfather showed me, and it has Dennis Quaid and this enemy alien that they get stranded on this planet together, and they basically have to band together to survive. It's a lot about kind of overcoming differences, becoming friends with people you think you couldn't become friends with. It's honestly a pretty emotional buddy movie. Definitely worth watch. I don't know if this technically classifies as a sci-fi film, because what I think a sci-fi film is when some type of technology diverts reality, whereas fantasy is just something that can happen on another planet in another place. Like Star Wars is a fantasy, Arrival is sci-fi. Congo, you're basically dealing with these like very intelligent apes that have taken over this lost city of Zinj. I think that's what they call it. But Frank Marshall directed this. He produced a lot of Steven Spielberg's movies. He's married to Kathleen Kennedy. It's just fun. It just like takes you to a different part of the world and is genuinely terrifying and just a good ride. I love this movie for just how insane it is, and also there's just a really good twist in it that kind of makes you question reality. I think it's based on a Philip K. Dick story, but definitely a worth watch. Lawrence Kasdan doing Stephen King. I think that this movie has just a really good aesthetic. It has like an emotional element that I think really comes through in the end. It's about friendship. It's about the mysteries of life. I really like it. So definitely it's a worth watch, and let me know if there's anything I forgot.